saying? Okay. Let's build a little post-workout. So I'm trying to get a little put together a little bit. Trying to get a little put together a little bit. Trying not to, shout out to everybody. It was good. I'm gonna do this post-workout. You know what I'm saying? Moon day stretch. We building on right now. As far as just connecting, you know what I'm saying? Putting all of our talents together, putting all of our minds together, creating a network, a powerful network where we can kind of count on each other in some way, shape, or form. To be epic, to be like what, to be what we need to be out in the motherfucking world, so we can have some motherfucking connect and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get this new moon workout stretch, and y'all know what I do. I don't really do, shout out to all the people that do yoga, but, you know what I'm saying? We get to the actual, a spiritual stretch, a stretch you do with your mind. And that's a stretch where it's like, where you was seeing one before, you now expanded that. So you kind of stretch that area out in your mind and shit like that. AKA you took your spirit out of the space that it was constricted in and you put it in a new space, and now it's free, and now you can see certain aspects that you haven't seen before. But for the most part, I am CeitoLLC. Getting your ass in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. We're gonna talk about these new moon energies. We just had a new moon in Gemini. So yeah, new communication, new ways of thinking. New motherfucking, new environment. A new environment. Now this may not have been played out on a physical level, but you gotta understand, everything from manifest from, as it would pertain to, yin to yang, it's internal to external. So we already receiving these influences, and how you feel and how you think is usually what you act out. So that's why they say, if you want to think better thoughts and have stuff, have a different environment, have a different surrounding. Now you can do that on an external level, aka surrounding your people, places, and things, but based on how the shadow government set the world up, it is a lot of restrictions, so you can't do what you want to do without their money. You can't do what you want to do without their mind frame of how to speak and use language. You can't do what you want to do based on, you not having a sufficient mentality about how to go about that without their degree. You can't do what you want to do based on you not having a sufficient, mentality of how you trying to go, go about getting your shit done. So you got, So you can do it on an external level, but if you understand, what they understand is that everything manifests from the internal, external, then, you'll be in true power as a spirit. Because you're not limiting yourself. Now, you can have a new environment on an external level, aka new people, places, and things, or new ideas to put yourself in to attract, a new space. Or you can do that mentally, aka put your mind in a creative space. Think how you want to think about about yourself, and that's hard to do based on the fight, that they gave us and shit like that. Because we can't really think for ourselves without one being attacked by all their programs and whatever situation they're gonna place you in to make you feel like you crazy for having your own thought. But they're gonna give you the sufficient thought, and that thought that you got to use that they about to give you not going to manifest you anything, because it ain't really aligned with your purpose and who you are as yourself. So it's just like, you got to understand, that for the most part it's all mental. They can say the universe is mental, but the universe is like both. It's like mental and emotional and shit like that. So it's all yin and yang to everything and shit like that. So you gotta understand the yin and yang and things, and you'll be good. But yeah, this is how we do. We're gonna do this post workout. So like I was saying, kicking off the new moon. So the moon represents our emotions. So all of us are in a new environment when it comes to how we feel about things. You know what I'm saying? We're not reacting and responding in a way of thinking like it is. All we see in all that we were reacting, responding to, based on our environment, that's slowly fading. And so now, you know what I'm saying, the moon is new and fresh. We have to like start putting our own energy in some way, shape, or fashion, pumping our own energy in. Shout out to everybody in here too. Matter of fact, let me do shout outs real quick. Shout out Moselle, shout out Rosha, shout out Yamna, shout out Jay, shout out Kevin Black, shout out Dave, shout out Mr. Elu, shout out everybody. But yeah, so so you know, our moods are new. And so what we have to use right now, based on where the moon is at, is only the communication. But since it's weakened, you know what I'm saying, that's how we feel in some way, shape, or form. We all feel weakened and shit when it comes to our environment. Everybody want to be around what they want to be around. But it ain't going to be fulfilled right now. So you need to understand, the moon is new in Gemini, which represents the surroundings. So get with the program. The better you understand how to align yourself with these motherfucking, you know, these fucking situations and shit like that, the more you won't be going against the current flow, you know what I'm saying, of the water and the transits that go in the sky and shit like that, because we all in water and shit in some way, shape, or form, just being influenced by different, you know what I'm saying, spheres and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why when the sun get up, when the sun up, your ass up. If you think it's like that because you not, you know what I'm saying, you're not influenced by it. You know what I'm saying? You think you just do that just because? No, motherfucker, it's like shit. Transformation, light, action, move. Get your ass on the move. You know what I'm saying? So we don't go no further than that. But, you know, we're going to get into this motherfucking stretch with the coach and shit like that. Make sure y'all tip-top shape, you know what I'm saying? All the girls, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't crying and shit like that. Y'all like tip-top. You know what I'm saying? All the guys, y'all like tip-top. You know what I'm saying? Tip-top with Ceito, you know what I'm saying? We walking in, we got everything we need. All types of situations and manifestations that we need, and people, places, and things that we need to shake hands with to go and get us to the place that we need, because they told her our dreams were weak, but our dreams wasn't weak. Our dreams wasn't weak, and we went, you know what I'm saying? They told us our dreams was weak, and our dreams wasn't weak, and that's why we're here now, because we still believe in so much shit. And nobody else believed but us. And shit like that. That's all we need. Shit, what the fuck? We don't need other people. You feel me? You really just need you and maybe another person, but that's it. But like, you know what I'm saying? Great minds come together, you know what I'm saying? And we can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? We can do this shit. We can do this shit. You ain't come here to do nothing but be us anyway. Shit like that. So it ain't really even that hard. Yeah, but let's get it though. We're gonna get to these alignments. So make sure you motherfucking learning about some shit and shit like that. You're just not a couch potato and shit, just waiting for, you know what I'm saying, you know, whoever to come back. You know what I'm saying? Ain't coming back. Ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? You the spirit. When you watch my video, you responsible. You know what I'm saying? You responsible. You're a responsible person in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. And people and God like when people take responsibility, especially for themselves and what they want to do and shit like that. And God like when people stand in that position and things of that nature. Because for the most part, you're not limiting yourself, and you're seeing that, you know, you can also be in a space of possibilities where if it ain't really about the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension, it's about your mind and where you want your mind to go. And when you let your mind be in the space of all possibilities, regardless of what is around and shit like that, you're doing God's work. Okay? Because you ain't come here to be the body. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come here to be the body. You came here to use the body to experience. Okay? All right. Sun sextile Mars. So you got an opportunity to express your passion right now in some way, shape, or form. So, you know what I'm saying? That is an energy you can hop into. Now, that energy is kind of intense because Mars is conjuncting Jupiter and shit like that. So anytime anytime we hop into our passions and shit like that, it's gonna look like, you know what I'm saying, we probably don't really got a hold on it, or it's, you know, expanding in some way, shape, or form faster than we can do. And your passion is just your Mars chakra, you know what I'm saying, to go from, you know what I'm saying, your genital area to your head and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's that red, that's that passion ruling the first house, Aries, your ability to create and initiate new ways to see or feel, which really don't have nothing to do with the intellect, but just feeling your way through and not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And be like, well, it's gonna work. I'm gonna pick up the pieces after I do it and shit like that, because I ain't had no choice. You know what I'm saying? I was first. That's Aries. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, then you got the nighttime of Mars, which is Scorpio, you know, right here and shit like that. And so, you know, that you're gonna feel that passion in that area, whether, you know what I'm saying, you want to be locked in, you know what I'm saying, with your long-term emotional goal, you know what I'm saying, and their ability to fixate on your own way of feeling about something and put depth to, you know what I'm saying, shit that you have to let go of. Like far as like anything you accumulate in that area, far as things that like fear and shit like that. But yeah, we got Sun sextile Mars, so this is the opportunity to express your passion. Okay, so that play out for each spirit differently. I don't know what y'all passion is. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing the light and shit like that, and I just know how to communicate. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to, you know, if you want to hop into your Mars energy and shit like that. It could be good right now though. You know what I'm saying? It could be good if you just need to get up off your ass and do something about it. Do something about it, okay? Then we got Sun conjunct the Moon. So this is getting comfortable with how we see our thinking or environment. You know what I'm saying? So we might feel a new sense of comfortability based on after the new moon with our environment. You know what I'm saying? And how we think and shit like that. And it may feel new. Moon trine Saturn. This is comfortable with reality. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have the gift to be comfortable with reality at the moment, you know what I'm saying, as a motherfucking when we got Moon trine in Saturn. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all know Saturn is in Aquarius. Y'all know the moon is in motherfucking the moon is in Gemini and shit like that. So you got the gift to be comfortable with your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Gemini shit, communicating, this new sense of self. And you know what I'm saying, the realistic situations of us coming together and talking about that shit in some way, shape, or form, aka Saturn and Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? That's how we come. But yeah, Moon square Neptune. Okay, so this is, now when we got the Moon square Neptune, this is creating a 90-degree angle. So y'all know that Neptune is dreams, imaginations, illusions, and shit like that, creativity. So Moon is going to make us learn about, you know what I'm saying, Neptune and shit like that. So we're going to learn about how we feel about our dreams, our imaginations, our creativity, and illusions and shit like that. So you got to feel a way, though. You got to feel some type of way. It ain't no in between. You know, fucking Gemini is going to make you communicate that in some way, shape, or form. So you know if you're experiencing parts of your dream right now or not. You know what I'm saying? Now, it don't got to be so in dense form, but if you're experiencing a little bit of that, aka, you know, you can, you know, people are telling you, hey, you're creative in this area, or you're doing this thing, you're probably on the right side of the energies. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, people are communicating good things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Moving on. We got Mercury square Saturn here. Okay, so Mercury square Saturn, this is learning to think about reality in some way, shape, or form. So we got to learn how to think about reality or communicate. Or we're learning how to think about reality. You know what I'm saying? Reality is at a weird space right now. And shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like I said, reality is in Aquarius. So it's Saturn is in Aquarius. So that's amongst the internet right now. So, you know what I'm saying? We all learning and shit like that. So don't be afraid to learn. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the person that is afraid to learn. It is to step up. You know what I'm saying? And it is to find out information and shit. And then you can have a position at the forefront when everybody else, you know what I'm saying, didn't believe or some shit like that, or didn't, you know what I'm saying? You can have a certain position already positioned and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and take part in a new change, because also Aquarius is change as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Moving on, we got Mercury conjunct Uranus. So this is changing your mind. That's the next, that's perfect sense right there. You know what I'm saying? All of us going through a mental change, you know what I'm saying, with our thoughts, you know what I'm saying, how we think, you know what I'm saying, our environment, and then we still got Mercury retrograde. So we're coming to a change with thinking when it comes to like gaining security measures in life and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Gaining security measures. You know, especially on an internal level, because it's like about the external, but we all know it's really internal. We be trying to make it about like, oh, it's about this bag, it's about this, but we know it don't work like that deep down, and so that's why we never attract that. So we understand that, shit got to come from a certain space. Your spirit being in a space, your spirit, being able to, you being able to manage your spirit and put your spirit in certain spaces and develop thoughts and awareness, ideas without using crutches that, that's provided to you. And so, yeah, everybody's on the ladder scale. Everybody has their position and shit like that. But who said my position is greater than anybody's position in this bitch? Everybody just at a position. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that, and shit like Legos, everything stack and work together. And that's how the shit go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever think I'm high and mighty or know anything better than anybody else and shit. I just know what I know and shit. And I'm always, interested in hearing what others know. And shit like that. Because I always learn from everybody. But, with Mercury conjunct Uranus, it's changing your mind. So if you don't have a unique or original thought about when it comes to going to develop a sense of security, you know what I'm saying? Right now, it may be hard and shit like that. And so, the spirit realm play out funny because it'll come into the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension as a person, place, or thing to make you, remind you that you need to be on this and shit like that. And we are kind of getting reminded on that, you know what I'm saying, in some way, shape, or form. Based on Mercury retrograde, that we need to get our shit together and still, make sure our shit is really together, So, that's what we're going through and shit like that. But, so it's right. It's changing your mind. So you got to change your mind and shit like that so you can sufficiently do these energies and shit. It may be hard, but change your goddamn mind, aka have an original thought, think all the shit that was in the past, the shit gone. You know what I'm saying? It's time to change. It's time to change. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Mercury sextile Neptune. This is an opportunity to communicate dreams or illusions. Okay, so you want to make sure you're making sense and communicating, some type of dreams, experience, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Not no illusion. You know what I'm saying? Not your mind in yesterday. Not your mind in way beyond. And shit like that. Now, you got to communicate and shit like that. That's the only way we going to do it right now. There's so much air right now. We ain't in Cancer yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in Cancer yet. We ain't comfortable yet. You know what I'm saying? We going to be comfortable soon. We going to want to be comfortable soon. But right now, we still in Gemini. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call somebody that you want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that your shit is sensible and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing with mutable signs. They can do that. Things. Fixed signs don't like to do that. Cardinal signs, they'll do that. Depending on what cardinal sign it is. We got Mercury trine Pluto. This is the gift to transform thoughts. Okay? You got the gift to take power control over the way, you know what I'm saying, you think right now. And we got motherfucking and put depth to thoughts, okay? So yeah, make sure you're taking power control over thoughts, especially if your thoughts getting too chaotic. At least meditate or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Put that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Write down on a piece of paper all your negative thoughts and burn it. If you can do this at age, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be doing this if you're like a little kid or something. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Venus square Pluto. Learning about control and love matters. So we learning about our control and love matters. So you learning that you can't control love in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Love got its own agenda and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So love want to be loved. But right now, you know what I'm saying, we're not going to feel in control of love. We're going to actually be learning about, you know what I'm saying, the control that we have within love matters at this point. And shit that you got to let go when it comes to love matters, you got to let it go. And the things that, you know what I'm saying, you can be appreciative of, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be there. Okay? Then we got Mars conjunct Jupiter. So this is expanding our intentions and passions. So we're going to be expanding our intentions, our passions, you know what I'm saying, at this moment as well. Like I said, that Jupiter is going to speed up you wanting to experience, you know what I'm saying, your passion. Everybody going to feel like, man, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing right now and shit like that? What the fuck am I supposed to be experiencing right now? Really, that's it. And things of that nature and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, that Aries energy may get too hot to handle. So understand, like, how to cool it down. You know what I'm saying? So when you need direction, you use too much fire, you got too much passion going on, you know what I'm saying? Use communication, use logic, use air, cool it off. Use water, you know what I'm saying? Use water, you know what I'm saying? Want to be cool or comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Or shit like that. But don't come in too emotional because your emotions might get evaporated. You know what I'm saying? Or use earth, contain that shit in some way, shape, or form. This is like spiritual, like mental alchemy. Like you got to understand how to do. You know what I'm saying? We all do this anyway, but it's like when you know what you're doing, it's different. So, you know what I'm saying? We always using fire, water, air, and earth. Fire, you know what I'm saying? There's visions. Anytime, you know what I'm saying, we're seeing outside of ourselves, you're using fire. So if you imagine a donut, you just saw fire in an esoteric realm. You know what I'm saying? You said now the fire is not the donut, but whatever that substance is that you just blasted through your motherfucking ability to see through your motherfucker. That's that. You astral travel. That's fire. That's fire. Or having a vision or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, then getting into the water element. Anytime you are connecting, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you connect into some of that vision, you know what I'm saying? You cool it down. You know what I'm saying? You give that water, you give that fire a cool place where you can soak into it, and now you can create an experience for yourself. I'm telling y'all how to manifest this shit right now. Okay, how we manifest this shit to the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension. But this shit not just like overnight shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Things have to be into density. Okay, so like, that's why you have to have influence, because if you have influence, you know what I'm saying, then you can influence others to work with you in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? You can influence others to work with you. Okay, so if you have influence, you know what I'm saying, this is when others can give their information or their thought and their feeling, their spiritual belief unto your thought. And once they have that spiritual belief unto your thought and shit like that, that only adds to that water or that intention that you set it out to do. Shout out to Omar and this thing. Yeah, and then so, all right, so like I did fire and water. So, you know, fire is the image, you know what I'm saying? You imagine it. Water is you believing into that imagination, aka you took time on that imagination. It wasn't like a fire that you just put in your mind and then you just let it, you know what I'm saying, let it go off and shit into, no, this is like a vision that you have. That you use water, you connect to that vision, you connect to that imagination, cool it down. Now, once you do that back and forth with that creates air by default and things of that nature. So now you're going to start developing thoughts and ways to, you know, think about it and shit like that. And then that turns into, you know, material things that you can associate with, and as far as like a character or idea, you know what I'm saying, or a direction, or it plays out like a how-to or how to get to a certain square in some way, shape, or form. And then that's when it's done that, when you've done that enough, you know what I'm saying, the physical representation will come in some way, shape, or form and things of that nature. So yeah, that's manifestation 101. The elements. But yeah, what up, Radical Knight? Y'all know what it is when I'm talking about this. All right, so I'm only reminding you of what you already know. As a spirit, that you didn't create it yourself down here too in this motherfucker. So you down here, you better get with the program and learn what you did and shit like that. And they'll teach that in school. Sorry, we got Mars conjunct Neptune. This is passionate about your dreams or illusion. So you're gonna be passionate about your dreams or illusions right now and shit like that in some way, shape, or form. Try not to be passionate about delusions. AKA that's like you self-loathing. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, I can't do that. No, you can do it. You just don't, you know what I'm saying? There's no belief in there. So you know what I'm saying? Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Jupiter conjunct Neptune. Also, expanding imaginations or delusions. So y'all got to be really careful with this dream energy right now. We got a lot of Neptune energy right now. Okay, so and a lot of alignments with Neptune. So you know what I'm saying? Understand that we are experiencing some creative energies, and so that's what is best used for creativity. You know what I'm saying? Or connecting, you know what I'm saying, with ideas and imaginations where, you know, that feels, you know, suitable for people to indulge in. You know what I'm saying? If they're into this or not, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we're all into life. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not an uncommon thing. Jupiter sextile Pluto. It's not an uncommon thing for us to feel, to want to experience what we want to experience and shit. So like that. So we share dreams and shit like that for a reason. Jupiter conjunct Neptune, expanding imagination. Jupiter sextile Pluto, opportunity to experience transformation. Okay, so you got the opportunity to get your ass transformed. So you know what I'm saying? Don't come to my channel if you don't want to get transformed, if you don't want to let go of motherfucking what you've been holding on to that you thought was life and shit like that. If you just, you know, don't come to my channel, because you will experience your ass getting transformed in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Don't hop in shit you ain't ready for. You know what you're ready for. And everybody that's over here usually be ready in some way, shape, or form. So, you know what I'm saying? Read the room. AKA, you know what I'm saying? If you want to experience some transformation and things of that nature, AKA take your real power back. You know what I'm saying? This is where you come from. This is where you come to and shit. You know what I'm saying? I see the world is open and things of that nature, and we connected to all the stars and all the real spirits in the universe and motherfuckers that got all the knowledge and shit like that. We don't never get lost for real. You know what I'm saying? We may get lost for a little bit, but not for real though. You know what I'm saying? So, Jupiter sextile Pluto, the opportunity to experience some transformation and things of that nature. And then Neptune sextile Pluto, this is taking power over dreams and taking power, struggling to take power over your dreams and shit like that. So we all kind of fighting for like a spiritual space. Like this is like on a global scale. Everybody want to have the hardest imagination. Nobody know, what the hardest imagination is. It is a struggle, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to our dreams and, you know what I'm saying, taking power, control over them and shit like that. And also just putting death to old dreams and things of that nature. So you got this opportunity right now. This opportunity probably going to be in the sky for a minute, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, it will end. So while this generational, these are two generational planets, Neptune and Pluto, you know what I'm saying? You want to be taking power and control over your dreams at the moment. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for coming and stretching with the coach, for, the post new moon situation. You feel me? And other than that shit, I can build for a minute because niggas is, just reading and getting alignments and things. I'm trying to get aligned, get my mind on the motherfucking plane and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody is, connected and things of that nature. I have new music coming out and big plans and things and shit like that. So shout out to everybody that's been watching and supporting and just shouting me out and just coming on here and be like, you know what I'm saying, y'all fuck with it If you don't fuck with it, that's cool. I was here before like motherfuckers was fucking with me for real, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't changed, you know what I'm saying? I still got music out. I've been putting music out, you know, so it ain't really no different. You know, I just be doing CeitoLLC and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what other spirits do, learning from y'all, getting inspired by y'all and things of that nature and shit. That's how the episode be going and things. So, you know, other than that, there ain't really no sweat off my back, you know, for the most part. I just doing my rap and shit like that. And I appreciate everybody that participate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that share a song, everybody that, get a, faith and imagination to a great cause and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm involved in and shit like that. And I'm still always looking for, individuals to work with, as far as musically. And so always send in beats. You can send that at contact kills@gmail.com. Other than that, like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't really too much and shit like that. It's about 3 o'clock. I can get it. Get the rest of this day, probably see what's good. All right? Get your ass